Awesome sauce.
Awesome feels.
All right. Welcome everybody to my channel. This is Carmen with Elemental Designs. And today I'm here for the Timeless Memories, a vintage hop. I decided to do this share live because I do have certain things to kind of go over when it came to my project. So I'm just going to give people a few minutes to kind of step on in. Hey, Sazon. And in the meanwhile, I just want to give a huge thank you to everybody that participated in this hop. I want to say thank you so much to Isabel, who's crafting with Isabel Bori, for hosting this event with me. It's been an amazing 5 weeks. It's been super fun. Every project has been somewhat different. Some things that we've done before, some things that have been new to a lot of us. Thank you so much for all you guys' efforts and just your overall creativity. And thank you so much for uploading your videos every Sunday like you were supposed to. That was super awesome. Everybody did their thing. So I just want to go around and just say everybody's channel name. You will also find these channels in the description area down below. So like I said, thank you so much to Isabel, who's crafting with Isabel Bori. She was the co-host with me. Thank you so much to Deb Houck's Crafty Cottage. Also to Crafts Creations, Judy Evans Parker, New York Freestyle Nails and Glitz, Sazon and Crafts, Crafty Lady Lisa, T Friday 77, JimmyLani Creations, Crafting with Ivy, and Crafts and More with Donna Jackson. Thank you guys so much. You've made this such an amazing experience. And I am so excited to be here and be doing this with you guys. And thank you all so much. So you guys, hi, Giselle. Hello, Barbara. So what I did for my final project, as you guys know, every week we did something different. I've done a 12 by 12. I've done a portrait, like a shadow box portrait. I've also done somewhat like a smaller flip book. I wanted to, hi, Tiger Lily. I wanted to do this one a little bit different, but again, with something that I love to do. And this is kind of like a new style. So I did a different kind of like flip book album type of a thing. Um, and let me just get the presentation overall ready because I don't have the presentation overall ready. I was trying to get this to kind of set up. So let me just tie this little bow right here so that I can show you guys what I did. Only to untie it once again, right? Once I have to open it. So before I show you what I did, let me put this to the side. Before I show you what I did, oh, thank you, Tiger. Yes, it was super fun to do. I love doing these kinds of things. I'm super excited for the beginning of next year because, well, maybe not so much the beginning. I will be. We've been talking to Isabel to see what we're gonna be doing next, and we do have an idea on the table right now, and we have some projects on the table right now that I think are gonna be super cool, especially because it's like the beginning of the new year, and it kind of goes in theme with wanting to do things that are new and somewhat challenging. So yes, everybody did awesome. I'm so like over the moon with everybody. Honestly, everybody did awesome. So this is the paper pad that I use. This is Theodosia Square. You can find this at Hobby Lobby. Usually when they have them on sale, you can get them for around 10 bucks, give or take. But it's very well worth the price. I mean, it's got a lot of beautiful papers. It's got 180 sheets, and you have 3 of each designs, and there's 60 designs in here. There's a lot of beautiful paper to play with, and it's all very vintagey, very grunge, very retro. So super cute. So I did kind of take some pages out of here to create what I made. Hi, Isabel. I know. I try to go on the other one, but I think I chose the wrong selection, so it kind of brought me here. I had to do a whole new one. I just love when that happens. So what I did is I used this stamp set right here, And I used every single image in this stamp set. This is a stamp set that I got off of eBay. I absolutely love it. It's so vintagey. And I also used I used everything here except for the La Nouvelle mode, which I think it means the new style. If I'm translating that properly, La Nouvelle mode, La Nueva Moda, right? Something like that. So I used these two stamp sets, and I also use. Hopefully, you guys can see that well. It's like a sewing machine on this one. It's got like a sewing machine with some like text and stuff. And then this one's got like a dress form with like like paper pattern from like one of those, paper dress form things that you use to sew. And I also used this text stamp, which has got like scripted words that I can't understand to save my life. And so for dies, right, for crafting dies, I used this one right here, which just has this really pretty silhouette. I used these two, which are actually like a set. They kind of come together. This one doesn't cut all the way down, so you would need this piece in order to cut the two pieces. So I used that one. I used this dress form right here on this one. And then I went with my beautiful ladies. I used all four of them. I didn't use them to embellish, more so than I used them like for little extras here and there. So I was gonna say, what's my other piece? So that's what I used. And this is what I made, you guys. I'm so super excited. As usual, you guys know how it is, right? I'm so weird. But this is what I made, you guys. And I call this, which I'm pretty sure there's different names or whatever, but this is what I call it. I call it a vertical flip book, okay? Because everything is long ways. Usually when you make them like this. I decided to do it like this. And so as you guys can see, the stamp image, and I used Sazon to stamp it out. I also used this is my little DIY kind of like glimmer spray. Even though the spray doesn't work, I use a little brush and I dab it on, or I spray it on, or whatever the case is with like a brush. I sprinkle it out. So it's got a little bit of glimmer to it. You guys, I don't know if you guys can see a little bit of that glimmer to it. So this is how this looks. I added some lace on the sides. The spine of it is rather thick. I think it's like 2 inches or something like that. It's about 2 inches. The back I left kind of plain, although I did the stresses. I used a lot of walnut stain. Is that what this is called? Yeah, walnut stain. I did use some vintage photo as well to create this. And then it kind of opens up like this. Hey, Tanya. It kind of opens up like this. And then I added some lace kind of like around there. I also tucked some lace. So this is what it looks like when it's completely like open. I've got some little book corner things that you put on the corner. And on the sides like little wings. So I let it be. I don't know, you guys. And then I put this little metal filigree here, and I just kind of indented it a little bit and glued the string in the center. But that way I don't have anything kind of pulling at that string, so I just kind of fastened that there. With the string is just regular kind of string, and what I did is that I grabbed some paper, some of the vintage scraps. I glued the ends, and then I just twirled the paper around to kind of make it look like shoelaces. But it kind of makes it nice and sturdy so that I can put it through the holes. I got stuff falling out of here already. And this is more or less what the cover looks like. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Stuff is flying out of here. Let me get this ready before I flip it over. Let me get this all the way ready. All right, you guys. So this is what the first page kind of looks like. And what I did is, oh, I didn't take these out. I have them right here. I have them right here, I think. Yes. These are spellbinders. Beautiful detail, inspiring creativity. This is E3D 009. And it gives this beautiful embossing, very 3D, of like this little logo area here, and then like all these beautiful flourishes and stuff like that coming out. Oh, you did? Girl, let me tell you something. I've been working so hard on this. Like I haven't even really even touched YouTube. Like I don't even know how many days. I feel so bad, but I really wanted to, like, this is the last video, so I really wanted to like give it my all and like just go for it. So that's what I did, you guys. That's what I did. I kind of went, I went ham biscuit. And as you guys know, I love making these lap books type things. For me, albums make my brain crash because I can't, even though they're very similar in formation, when I think of creating an album, I get stuck. Like, but when I think of creating a lap book, everything just kind of flows. So this is why I call it lap books, because it's just easier for me to, like, terminology wise. Even though some of you guys might look at it and be like, Carmen, that's an album. Yes, it can be. It can be, okay? I'm not gonna say it's not. It can be. Thank you, Debbie. So pretty much this is what I did. So this kind of goes like that. Oh, that's what they get. So again, all the paper in here, like every single piece of paper, came from the Theodosia Square paper pad from Hobby Lobby. So I embossed it, and then I had some pieces left over, like I'll share with you guys. This is how I made the pockets. So pretty much is the backing, and then I just use, where is it? It's in here somewhere. So I just pretty much use these dies right here to kind of just cut into it so that I have like a pocket here, an area here, and then I have a nice little detailed edge there. And then you just kind of stick them together, and then you have this, and then you have this, and you just gotta kind of stick this part down so that you have a double pocket. So that's kind of what I did. So this is what it looks like. So I added a little doily, and again, some of the little die cuts that I did, and I painted them, or it looks shimmery because I gave them a wash with this glitter, watered down glitter paint that I used. Hi, Michelle. Yes, I love that paper pad. And the next time that I go to Hobby Lobby, yes, I will be snagging myself another one. So I left the envelopes themselves pretty plain because I'm thinking vintage, and I'm like, okay, they're not gonna go so crazy with decorating the envelopes themselves. They might put beautiful stuff inside of them, but they're not gonna really go crazy decorating the envelopes on the outside. So that's what I did. This is a regular tag, a regular manila tag, and I just stamped this. Again, I used the Sazon to stamp it. And I used some of my little scraps that I had left over to kind of just decorate the top a little bit. But I just think it looks super, super cute and kind of fits the girl. A few of these pockets, and then I just kind of distressed the whole area. I stamped out a brush right here from the stamp set that I showed you guys, this little stamp set right there. And then I just kind of added, tucked in those little things there. Now, these are all regular envelopes, you guys. If you've been watching, if you've seen my other lap books on DIYs where I break down how I do them and I do them step by step, or if you've been following myself as well as Isabel on the lap book that we're working, you more or less might have seen some of the process of how we go about working with these envelopes. So all I did with the envelopes was I covered them. These are just regular envelopes. And then I just stamped the back, and then I used some of that ink, some of that, where is it? Some of this to kind of just splatter some paint and then just distress it all. And then this is what I did with the little die cuts. I just kind of tucked them in there. So you'll have some of these pretty ladies just in some of these little pockets here. So super cute, I think. I love this stamp right here. This is this one right here. She's absolutely gorgeous. Hello, Night Angel. And sorry I'm missing people that are coming in. So it kind of goes like that. And then I tucked in another one. So I kind of just stamped out all the backs of the envelopes and then distressed them and just added a little die cut in each one. And I left these plain because I figured you can add pictures to them. My goal is to do like I was talking to you guys before. I'm gonna do like a little makeshift auction for some of the lap books that I have left over, and this is gonna be included in that as well. So this will be available for sale at some point, probably within the next week or so. So I left these areas empty in case you wanted to add like a a picture or something like that. I gave you a nice open space that you can do that. And I'm trying to see how I can fit this all in there. So again, with the envelope, it kind of comes out, and then you have the background. You can go ahead and add a picture to that as well. This one right here is the European Tapestry. It's E3D-018. And this is more or less what it looks like. I hope that the camera picks it up well. Hola, Ru, ¿cómo estás? So I hope that this picks it up really well. Oh, my little thing is. And then again with the little doily. And then this is the tag that I made for this one here with the little vintage sewing machine. And then I just added a little tag there. And then this kind of just goes in there like that. You can also add a picture on the back if you want. Or you can add pictures here. Like you can add pictures at, in a couple different places. So it still has that openness so that you can add and still kind of make it your own if you want to. You can also put some of those die cuts to use if you want. And then this is the bottom. So again, the same thing. And then just a little tag with a stamp. Thank you, Tanya. Yes, it is. It's absolutely beautiful, beautiful paper. And then here, pretty much, I grabbed one of my little rounds, little filigrees, the little medallions, and then I just did I added a journaling card. Again, this is Prima, and then just a little photo mat area, and then just kind of clipped it all together in place. And then this kind of holds this little thing kind of holds it there. I love using these little things to kind of hold my papers in place. And they're round, you just gotta fold them in half, but they do a really nice job. And then again, some scissors, a little dress form, and I just kind of decorated it that way. And every envelope is just a little different than the one before. And I forgot to stamp this. I gotta stamp this here. I'll put something there. Maybe I'll put this little clothespin. I think that'll fit in there perfectly. So they're all kind of similar. This one just has some regular scripting on it. And you can add some really, you can add some other things in there. Another little journaling card. And then this is the paper. And everything was distressed to the best of my abilities, you guys. There was a lot of distressing going on with this project here. And I think that that's it for that one. And then here we have this one. Let me unclip this because I won't be able to open up that envelope there. And this is another envelope, another little journaling card or photo mat, whatever you want to use it as. And that kind of goes in there. And this is kind of like a newspaper print, super, super pretty. And then I have these awesome ladies here on that one. And then this is the back. And these little journaling cards get clips here on the side. And this is what this one looks like. And then this is how I stamped. These are bobby pins for the hair, for the rolos, for us Spanish ladies. And then another little journaling card or photo mat area that I just kind of tucked in there. You can, there's so many different spots to put different things in. You can pretty much go ham on this. Where's my little metal thing? You can pretty much go ham on this and you can't go wrong. And then we have this one here, and this one has like thread and some these are bobby pins. No, these are safety pins. Yeah, safety pins. And then we have like one of those little pin cushions that kind of goes in the back, that goes in the bottom. And then we have the little journaling cards here. And this is the paper that I use for that one. And I hope you guys are able to see that well. And then the little journaling, kind of like a little journaling tag that I just stamped out. I distressed it and stamped it out. and that's gonna go in there. And then the back, we're almost done, you guys. So on this one, I took the brush. I love that brush stamp. I think it's so stinking cute. Hey, Monica. And same deal here with the little envelope area. Then I just added a little simple tag, and this is the backing for this one. Um, you can add bigger tags in there if you wish. But I was cutting it close on time, so I kind of had to stop, even though I didn't want to stop. I could literally go on with these things forever. And this is the last page, you guys. And here, what I did is that I used this die here. Now, this die doesn't cut out this shape. It just cuts into the paper. So that's pretty much what I did there. I cut into the paper. I did use some lace to back it up. So there's some lace behind this area here. I took that dress form stamp and just kind of stamped it, distressed it, added some of this metallic watered down spray, and then added this little tag there for that. Another little stamped tag, and then a little journaling card that goes there. Added a little bit of lace here, and then this opens up like this. And this is the part that makes it kind of like a lap book for me, if you will, because all the envelopes extended outward, and then you have the length of it, you know, up and down. So that's kind of what makes it a lap book for me. And again, I left these areas empty so that you can do whatever you wish. So whoever ends up purchasing it can pretty much add whatever they want to add to this. You can add more to it if you wish. And this is what this side looks like. So we have some more of those papers. Kind of go in there like so. And then this is pretty much the bottom. I just added some lacing to this. This is the part that goes over like this. But you can also add a picture there. You can add more stuff here. So everything is pretty much done up. I consider this complete. And then you just kind of feed the little ends of the string, which go through perfectly because, like I said, I did paper up the ends, and I just glued it and let it dry. So now they're nice and stiff, kind of like sneaker laces. And then you just tie, and you are good to go. You could have used you could use any other kind of string, but I kind of liked this simpler string for this. And you can either sit it like this, or you can tuck it somewhere, you know, standing upright. But that's my project, you guys, for the Timeless Memories of Vintage Hop, hosted here on YouTube with myself, along with Crafting with Isabel Bori. And I hope that you guys have had an awesome time throughout this whole hop adventure. I know I have. Thank you guys so much for all of your awesome support. I will be having a giveaway on my channel for this hop. So if you have not watched all 5 videos, if you have not commented on all 5 videos, then you will not be entered. You must be subscribed. You must comment on all videos. Definitely subscribe to everybody else. That will be super, super awesome. I can very easily just pick a winner and check with everybody else. Be like, hey, this person subscribed to you. Please let me know. So just make sure that you are subscribed to everybody and that your subscription status is public, or that you have a way of providing proof. If we ask you for proof, like send us a picture that you're subscribed to everybody, something like that. But I do have what I think is going to be a pretty awesome giveaway for this. I'm waiting to receive it. I've already got confirmation. Tracking it is on its way. So I should have it here within the next 2 to 3 days at maximum. I would give you a hint. Let's just say that it might be some pretty little things coming in a nice little package. So yes, I'll have more details of that because I will make an unboxing video once it gets here, and then I'll be picking a winner for that shortly thereafter. In reference to my personal giveaway that I was hosting on my channel, now that I'm done with the hop, I'm gonna get that done as well. So a winner will be announced for that shortly too, within the next couple days as well. I've just been so focused on this that I haven't really had the time to do both. And I do have some math that I gotta do that I'm kind of scared to do at this point in time because there's a lot of adding. But thank you guys so much. I hope that you've been hopping along and checking along with everybody. I'm gonna go and do that myself because I have not watched anybody's videos and I'm super excited to go and see what everybody has created. Um, and yes, you guys, definitely stay subscribed because we are going to be doing more of these hops. We're going to be having more giveaways throughout these hops. You know, there's just going to be a lot of fun stuff happening on our channels, so you won't want to miss that. And you guys, I won't hold you up any longer. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you so much for all the love. I so greatly appreciate it. And I will catch you all on the next one. Bye.